Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So today I'm in Beest, Den Haag Central. I want to explain real fast how the grading system in this gym is before we're gonna climb and then eventually rate this gym. So yeah, let's begin with first the grading here. If you never have climbed here and you're from other country and you want to climb here, this is the grading system. Dark green is the easiest, and then the white boulders are the hardest, and then you have competition boulders, which usually like around yellow to white boulders grading. So yeah, that's basically how the grading goes. Maybe not the best warming up, but definitely a good one to start with. You guys are probably asking right now to me, where's Stone? Well, the reason why Tone wasn't in today's video is because he usually can only climb in the weekends. I definitely want to climb more with him, but I also felt so unmotivated last time because, of course, we were climbing together and I could climb as much as I want. So I really didn't have any problems with climbing with him, but I felt quite unmotivated, and Like I definitely just don't want him to see that I sometimes have sessions where I like struggle to get like 1.7a, because that's definitely like not what normally should happen in my climbing session. Like I definitely like can do at least 1.7b in my normal sessions. So yeah, I felt kinda like bad, and I didn't want him to like climb here and maybe have like the same thing as those 2 sessions before, like where I just climbed quite not good. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna climb by myself today and just see how this session will go. And like I'm just really happy that this was a decent session again. I lost so much faith in myself because I had like 2 climbing sessions already that didn't went super well, like where I just like where the hardest boulder that I climbed was like a 7a, which is like definitely not something that I normally have in my climbing sessions. Normally in my climbing sessions I climb around 1.7b or 2.7bs, maybe 3.7bs. But yeah, like this is definitely like not what should normally happen in my climbing sessions. So yeah, I just am really happy that I have a climbing session like this one again. And yeah, I hope that if Tone is watching this video, I just want you to know that we will definitely be climbing together again. Um, and like that's not your fault, because like I just felt really unmotivated, because I just had some pretty bad sessions. Um, but yeah, we will definitely climb together in Valhalla, which will be the next climbing gym we will be raiding. Um, so yeah, that will be that. Yeah, now we're gonna raid the gym. I'm gonna do that I think in the train. So yeah, I decided to not film in the train because there were like too much people, and like it was exactly on the hour that most of the people go home. So yeah, I decided to now raid the gym just at home where it's a lot less people, but I will definitely try to raid it one time in the train because why not? I think it's pretty fun to have different places to raid the gym. I think that makes the video also a little bit more entertaining than just rating everything in one place, because most of the rating videos that I've made so far have only been in my room where I just rate them, or in the gym. But I think it's also maybe fun to just rate the gym on a train station or in the train. Um, so yeah, but yeah, first of all, the route setting. What do I give the route setting? Well, I think the route setting in this gym is really really good. It's really really hard though. So yeah, for the people that fastly sent A7B, well, I have to say to you guys that it's probably not the best gym to go and easily climb your first 7B. I would faster go to like one of the boulder gyms, like Boulder Amsterdam or Boulder Rotterdam or any other boulder gym, boulder gym. But yeah, I think the route setting in this gym is really really good. I think if you climb 7B here, well, that's quite an accomplishment because this gym is really really hard. Usually the 7Bs also are, yeah, a lot harder than most of the other gyms where I've been to. Definitely also with like setting. Like I think this gym 7Bs are like really really hard and harder than most of the gyms. So it's really good training if you can do 7B in this gym. So yeah, what do I give to wood setting? There are a few blocked holds, or like today there was like I think 2 boulders that had block holds. But I think the wood setting itself deserves a 9 because I really really love the wood setting. Um, like it's not too dynamic. Like the way they use the different kind of holds in the gym, and also the way that they build stuff is really really nice. But I think one of the white boulders that I tried had like a really tiny foothold you had to crimp. Yeah, I don't really know why they built something like that, because it's really easy to just get a finger injury like that. um yeah, for the rest the boulders were really really good. And I also really love what they did with like the technical stuff. Like they made boulders that were like quite technical, like the first white 7B that I did today. That one was really technical, but I really love it. I loved the boulder, and I had to figure out a little bit until I knew what to do, what was like the best option, because I was like literally like climbing 30 minutes on it, and then I thought, wait, if I can like do it like this, wouldn't it be like a lot better? And then I tried it, and well, that was instantly also the solution. So yeah, like I think the root setting here deserves a 9, and I think there is not really anyone that can say that it's less, because like you have just a lot of like really cool holds they use, a lot of like really cool root set, like the root setting there is also like really good, and like I really don't have anything bad to say. So yeah, the training area. Well, the training area in this gym was really big. I didn't film the training area because I forgot today to do that today. You have two kilter boards, and they are adjustable. You have a campus board, and you have a pretty good warming up area above. And yeah, I think that's really nice. I think the training area is like a pretty good one. I think it's just as good, even better than Karstol's. So I'm gonna give it like an 8.5, because I think the training area can be better than this. But yeah, I think the training area itself is just like a really good one. So now for the cleanliness. Well, let's say it this way. The halls were really clean. The gym was really clean. Yeah, there was like not any dust flying around. And yeah, I think like the gym itself deserves a 10 of cleanliness, because like the halls were really clean. And yeah, I think this gym deserves like a 10 for cleanliness, because well, the gym itself is just really clean. And like even though they have like three different layers, that they the three different bouldering layers, basically all of the bouldering layers are cleaned well and don't really have any greasy holes as far as I felt. And yeah, I think this gym itself, like with cleanness, it's even cleaner than yeah, it's definitely like a lot cleaner than Beest Holland Spoor, which got like I think an 8.5 with its cleanliness, because like you could feel it like a little bit maybe in summer, and like in the winter it was also fine there, but you could still see like some of the black marks. Well, in this gym you don't even have to worry about that, because every single hole is clean, which I yeah, we also really like about this gym. So yeah, that's a 10 for cleanliness in this gym. Now to the friendliness. Well, I think the staff itself is really friendly. The woodsetters themselves also are really friendly. The people climbing here are also really friendly, and like there are some people that act a little bit weird sometimes. Yeah, like that's pretty normal in a climbing gym, that people sometimes act weird, because like it's climbing, it's supposed to be a little bit weird, and it's not like most normal sports. So I'm gonna give the friendliness here in this gym, I think, a 9, because I still miss sometimes that there like the amount of like people in the gym. Like I sometimes feel like the gym is quite empty, but like for the rest it's just really like solid 9. So yeah, now for the air quality and the conditioning. So yeah, what do I think about that in this gym? So yeah, it's a pretty huge gym, but I feel like they can maybe like put some fans into the gym itself, so you can like cool down a little bit by putting on the fan. That's what I think is like a little bit, yeah, unfortunate in this gym. But yeah, for the rest, like the air quality is fine. It's just like really good. Like you can sweat, but like the thing is like there's like you can like fill your water. So yeah, you won't be like super thirsty. But I think like they can like maybe do something with like the conditioning, but like putting on fans so you don't sweat super much. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm gonna give it an 8.5, because I think if they put it fence like on specific places, I think gym would be like a little bit better air quality and conditioning. But like yeah, like that's a thing. If they would do that, it will definitely like be a 10. So yeah, now for the safety and safeness, I think I'm gonna give that a 7. Like the gym itself is quite safe, but like I feel like they don't really like, you know, like sometimes I still have people that just like climb like beside me when I'm right in the middle of like a boulder, and like it's like quite close by too. So yeah, I still have to wait sometimes, like, you know, while climbing in this gym. There's also like a lot of students that also climb in this gym, and like, you know, school kids that climb in this gym. I feel like the safety is definitely like, you know, a pretty like, you know, big thing in this gym. But I feel like they just really like, you know, don't, you know, make sure that it's safe enough. Because like I still had some instances where people climbed a boulder right in the middle of like my boulder that was basically like a dyno. So that's why I'm gonna give it a 7. There's like still like a lot of like, you know, templates in the gym itself, like, you know, you can basically like see how to use the material. Like you have like an instruction with like every single material you want to use, how to use that. um, but yeah, that's basically like the only thing that I really like, you know, why I gave it a 7. And also like, you know, with like also like with blocked holds, like, you know, the boulder that I tried today, like the tiny foothold that I just showed you guys a moment ago. I think that one is also like why it's gonna get the 7. So yeah, I think that's basically like what I want to say about that, I think. So yeah, now for the total score. The total score of this gym is a 8.7. There's still no gym that has been on the 9 mark. But this gym is definitely like worth your time, and it's definitely like a gym that you have to check out. The boulders here are really fun if you really love dynamic climbs. There's still like a dynamic climb that's right now in the gym. I couldn't do that one, but it's like a 7B and it's a really cool one. Definitely not 7B, definitely like a lot harder, but yeah, we'll definitely also try to maybe like film it and do it. But yeah, yeah, there's like a lot of cool boulders in this gym, a lot of like dynamic stuff, but also really technical stuff. So yeah, definitely worth your time and your money, and definitely worth checking out. So yeah, that's all for this video, and I will see you guys later.